could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many
If it proves that the Cowboys are kind of better, the Patriots, they're at an 87 overall, and the Cowboys are at an 88 overall. So, well.
Hello, everybody. It's the Coach. We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Brady now to throw. It's complete. James White. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. With James White, you know that he can catch the football. He was 3rd in the NFL amongst running backs last year with 87 catches. And as we've seen, sometimes they come in bunches. Super Bowl 51, he had 14 grabs, including the winning score. Last year in the divisional round versus the Chargers, 15 receptions for White. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Brady gives this to White. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Leighton Vander Esch, 3rd in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year. There on the stop. From just shy of midfield, Brady, Dorsett making the catch. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. To throw is Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
I did not mean to do that, bro.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Prescott.
That's perfect. What are you doing? Oh my God.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
My boy.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. If you can sting them there,
I'm not even
they'll
doing
open
it to
things up
John.
for you on
I'm
the
trying to
outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle.
Zeke!
But he's got it.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Oh, dang, I meant to do the wide stick. The wide stick. Colin is cool, no cap.
And again, it's Prescott.
That's
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Prescott to throw on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
Where's Travis Frederick?
Brady now on 1st down.
What
and
the
it's hauled in by Ben Watson.
Get yourself
and he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards.
That boy Ben Watson looked like Antonio
So
Brown.
1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's White. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays.
This game should not end 0-0. I'm not going to go into overtime 0-0.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here on 3rd down, they've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Cowboys offense taking the field again here, and as we've talked about in previous weeks, someone has to win the NFC East, but it seems like nobody wants it. The Cowboys continue to have a chance to open up their lead, but they just can't take advantage. Another loss for them on Thursday night, Week 14. This one at Chicago, as we discussed earlier, 31 to 24. And Charles, that's their 4th loss in 5 games.
And that is absolutely shocking to me, because I do not want to play revisionist history. I thought this roster was good enough to compete for the Super Bowl, and I still believe it's the type of roster that should be competing for the Super Bowl. But when you find a team losing like this, leads to a lot of questions. The owner, Jerry Jones, having a weekly press conference about the status of his head coach, Jason Garrett. One thing to keep in mind, Jason Garrett's been on the hot seat before. He usually finds a way to turn things around. He's got 3 games left in this season to get that done.
And those 3 games, home for the Rams, at Philly, which obviously will be a big one, and then they finish at home against the Redskins. To the air again, Prescott, escaping the pressure right. And he'll have his man, that's Cooper. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43.
Come on. Where
First down throw for Prescott.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Randall Cobb, 43 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with two guys going up for the football.
That's bad.
Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
No, without a doubt, the will as well as a really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1.
Get that boy down.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I heard that.
Patriots coming out to set up shop for their next drive, CD. When we were talking about him earlier, we didn't mention that loss against Kansas City in Week 14 snapped a 21-game home winning streak, including the playoffs. But the Chiefs got the 7-point victory. Now, New England right now is still the number 2 seed despite that loss. But their last 5 games, just 2 and 3.
Yeah, they're not officially in the playoffs yet. One more win will get it done. I think that's going to happen. It always does with New England. We're still waiting to see if they win another division title. They're being pressed by Buffalo this year. But after this last game, this loss to Kansas City, they're officially on to Cincinnati. Remember the famous press conference after that loss to Kansas City, believe it or not, a number of years ago? They're on to Cincinnati. They'll take on the Bengals next week. Then they're home against Buffalo. That could be huge. Yes. And finish off with the Dolphins coming to Foxborough. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
I love going with
now Dallas gets set to take the field. So you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead.
Let's go ahead
and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
To throw once more on second and 10. Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Oh, my God.
Now Prescott. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman.
Screw the Patriots, bro. That's what they get.
Yeah, yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sideline. Where did this one go out? Well, they'll start with good field position. Ford
make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady, that's complete to his running back, Burkhead. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Why do you keep on taking timeouts, bro? I want the ball back, man.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
They got no timeout.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 50.